Again, today I want to add to the topic of fear. And the last video I did was on fear of water, but common fears that we have are fear of what is known and also what is not known. Okay, we fear what we've experienced, and we fear what we're going to experience based on the past. Okay, we're afraid we're going to have a repeat cycle of what traumatized us before. Okay, so this is a known fear. Okay, there are other forms of fear that are less obvious, and that big one is our fear of asking questions, of expressing ourselves, of authority. Okay, it begins in this life with our parents, siblings, older siblings, friends, relatives, goes into our teachers, and up the ladder it goes. So all these things that we think people are better than we are, they know more, they're smarter, so, and also they have authority. In dealing with this present situation, global pandemic of the COVID, you can just see how many people are afraid of dying. Okay, even though at the very onset of this so-called pandemic, the so-called experts and the media, and the government was issuing statements that if you get this virus, unless you have serious underlying medical conditions, you have a 99.985% survival rate. Okay, it's no different than the flu or whatever. You're not going to die from it. Okay, but the whole thing was, this is a government authority, this is a medical authority, this is the news, they must know what they're talking about. Well, and right away there's this mass panic of everybody getting a mask and social distancing, and my God, if you have to be 6 feet away from the next person, because the virus is smart. It knows when you're 5 feet 11 and 15/16 of an inch away from the other person, it's going to get you. Okay, like, there's no common sense, there's no logic, there's not, people just are blinded by this fear, and they just go with this herd mentality that's lasted like 2.5 years now, and they're still going through it. And it's like, if it's not COVID, then it's one of the deadly variants. Okay, and it's like, oh, now monkeypox and whatever, right? Just waiting for the next one coming up this fall of 2022 winter. Okay, and also the false medical reports. It just, the slew of fears. Okay, so if you're motivated by this unknown fear of authority and the unknown, okay, and basically the fear of death, okay, and also the fear of authority, because if you don't comply, if you don't obey the mandates, which are voluntary, you could be in serious trouble, okay, with the law, okay, and it may do this to you, and it could do that, and there's a possibility of this action being taken against you, or that, and you may suffer this and you may that. Okay, there's all this indistinct fuzziness to this whole issue. Okay, but again, I'm at my 5-minute mark here, so it's time to end this vlog, but it's just giving you some food for thought as to what your underlying fears are, your unknown once. Okay? The unseen role of denial is coming out here. Okay? See you next time.